Now this video, let me tell you, no one has done anything like this. I take you through the hottest areas of each city, and we are starting with Los Angeles. Always the top 20 spots for XXL, Select, SUV, luxury, black, you name it. The top spots where you will make money. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're on Hollywood Boulevard. You know, the walk of fame or the walk of stars. You'll see the stars all aligned on the curbside there, and we're right here by the Chinese theater. Tons and tons of tourists. You see a lot of Uber X, like little Priuses swirling around, even a taxi here in the front. This is like major area all the way down Hollywood Boulevard, roundabout Hollywood Boulevard and Highland. The only problem here is that you can't park on the left or right. As you can see behind me, there's a cop car right there. That area right there, that's the Chinese theater. Day or night, there's tourists. They come from all parts of the world, all parts of the US, and they come down here. And you just have to park one street up, one street down from Hollywood Boulevard, and you're going to get trips. You're going to move big groups of people, young people, every demographic you can think of, old or young, students, tourists. There's a spot here on Hollywood Boulevard for every single Uber category and Lyft category, and you can, literally go anywhere down here. I'm going to take you a little bit down Hollywood Boulevard. Always pedestrians on both sides. Hottest spot in LA, guaranteed. And this place will never ever disappoint. It's a matter of minutes in UberX and a matter of 10-15 minutes in XL or SUV or black, and you have a client. We're right here on the intersection of Hollywood and Highland. If you travel up there to that side, you will get to the 101 highway going up there. Also right up the road from there, another hot spot, we'll be talking about that spot in our video series here, is the Greek and the Greek theater and the amphitheater. So enjoy this. Lots of cars in this area, lots of pedestrians, as you can see, a lot of taxis. So you can see this is a busy spot. We're going to move over to the next hot spot in LA. So here we are on Sunset Boulevard, and we're right in front of the Roxy, and there are a lot of major venues down Sunset Boulevard, right? Whether you're in the 9,000 range of Sunset, that's pretty much where it gets interesting. And as I scroll along here, you could literally head out in that direction towards the 405 highway, but right up to Sunset Plaza, anywhere on the left or right, you just have to sit tight there. You'll get calls from Hollywood Hills, up in the hills, and from these major venues up and down the strip. This is really prime area for the evenings mainly. You're guaranteed to pick up people in X, XL, Select, Black, SUV. Sunset Boulevard's got to be one of the hottest tips. A lot of people will go there towards the end of the evening after sort of 9 o'clock when people finish their dinner, and they'll head down in that direction to pick up maybe their last 1 or 2 trips. So yeah, people come here from all parts of LA to party. Sunset Strip got to go down as one of the best areas in Los Angeles, and anywhere from the 8,000 range right through to the 9,500 range, you could position yourself along here. There's the Rock and Cliff Cafe there. Tons of spots here. The Comedy Club, you name it. So just sit tight anywhere here, and Sunset Boulevard, you're absolutely gonna love it. It never disappoints, Sunset Boulevard. Anyone that's visited LA would have come across Sunset Boulevard. So if you're looking for a hot Uber XL or Uber SUV category, also Uber X, Universal City or Universal Studios, you drive up this Universal Hollywood Drive here by the Sheraton Drive There's a great hotel. Usually XL SUV are great at the back of that hotel. But if you actually go up further, if you go up the hill towards the actual studios, you will come to like a roundabout. There we go, we're just passing the Hilton right now. And then we're going to hit a left at the top here. Unfortunately, you can't park anywhere around here, okay? This is basically right in the thick of the Universal Studios intersections. And you hang a left here on Hotel Drive. You come up this little road, trying to get you guys over there. Let me just see why it's not functioning, little glitch there. But anyway, if you go up Hotel Drive, let's see, should take you over here, there we go, right to the top, that big American flag, you can't miss it. Now you hit an area here on the top where you pick up your guests. There we go, look at that. Classic, 1, 2, 3 large SUVs. Guarantee you all of these guys here are just waiting. Right there you go. Those are probably Uber X. There's one yellow cab. That just proves my point. Another method of transportation, a large group. And then right over here, what does that look like? We have a Tesla there. I actually recognize that guy. That's funny. He drives in the luxury division. There we have a nice Escalade waiting, a Select, a taxi, and another 2 SUVs and an XL right there. So hot area, ladies and gentlemen, for any type of car. You just saw all the categories right there. I just showed it to you. So Universal City, pretty much from the morning when you drive them there. And then during the day, it's not very busy because people don't leave midway during the day. So you arrive there 4:30, 5 o'clock onwards, and you'll be super busy. Lots of hotels around there. So have fun there in all categories. Now we move on to the next spot. So here's a great spot, and this is basically an evening venue. It's called the Forum, and I always encourage you, doesn't matter what city you're in, look at your calendar, ladies and gentlemen. Look at all your venues. Now in Los Angeles, we have Staples Center, we have the Forum, we have the Greek Theater, we have the Rose Bowl, we have the Amphitheater. These are all huge venues that carry a lot of people, like the Forum. You pack in 30,000 people in there, and then you come down here, down Manchester, and you turn down into Pinkay. You come around, you can see these big parking lots, and then you enter right over here. You go inside here, and you go right over there onto the parking lot. That's the Uber parking lot, and you wait. Now, if you look at the website and you can see what's going on, if it's a Janet Jackson concert, whether it's a Ray Shremmerd concert, whatever it is, or Madonna or Rolling Stones, you look at the venue online and you position yourself there in the evening. Usually 10 to 11 o'clock is when these big events, and you hit the surges. I'm talking it goes up 2.5, 3.5. Every single category, X, XL, Select, Uber, Black, SUV, luxury, you name it. You will pick up people here, and this venue is far out. It's in Inglewood. It gives you it's a good money maker. It takes you all the way back to South Bay, West Side, Valley. People come from all areas. So yeah, highly encourage you to go onto the website of the Forum, check out their calendar, driving all the way up here. When you get up here, you can hang a left at this intersection, and this is Manchester, and you can head all the way down back to the 4 or 5 in that direction, or further into Inglewood. But that's the Forum right there. Great money maker. We'll be talking about the next venue now. One of our prime spots in Los Angeles, the Staples Center, which is home to the LA Clippers, the LA Lakers, tons of concerts, Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, amazing venue. And it's more down on the south side of town, on South Figueroa. Again, ladies and gentlemen, around here, super difficult to get parking, right? Usually you park 1 or 2 streets away around 11th Street. The cops will move you on. They will ticket you if you try and park down this line. There we go. We're right in front of the Staples Center now. So again, study the calendar, see all the events. Go to thestaplescenter.com, check out all the events. Make sure you line your car up 30 minutes before close. If the venue ends at 11 or 12, be there at 10:30 or 11:30 and hit surge. Hot, hot, hot area, okay? It'll take you in any direction, back to the west side, Santa Monica Valley, down to the South Bay, Long Beach. People come from everywhere for these events. Why? Because they're drinking a lot of beer and wine. That's what they sell there. And the guys don't get behind the wheel, which is great. So right here on Figueroa, Primero spot in LA. We're going to move on to the next venue. The Greek Theater in Los Angeles on North Vermont. You know what? It's difficult to park here. So you just have to go to the Uber parking lot. Or if you're in an SUV or luxury, usually your client will pay for the valet. You might even end up waiting for them and get the trip there and the trip back, because people know how difficult it is to get out of this venue. Once you're in here, it's a mess, okay? So usually you escape down this road down here. It'll take you out of the venue. You're coming up here. All of these spots are full at night, so you can park. There's some tennis courts to your right over here on this side, down the hill here over there. There's tennis courts, there's an Uber parking lot over there, and that's usually where you can wait. You want to check out the website, make sure you know what time the venue ends. Good time to line yourself up, usually 10, 11 o'clock when these venues end. And lot of concerts in summer, programmed throughout the year. Hot spot for the evenings, and many of your trips will actually take you there, okay? But I'm talking about guaranteed spots around LA where you can pick up this here, ladies and gentlemen, XXL, Select, Black, SUV, Luxury, and any Lyft category, Premium, Plus, or Regular. Hot spot, the Greek Theater. We're going to move on to the next one. Guys and girls, the Hollywood Bowl, okay? All summer long, every single night there's venues. I just went to the Sting and Peter Gabriel concert, to ZZ Top. All those concerts guarantee you people in XXL, Black, Select, SUV in the evenings. Again, venues usually end 10, 11 o'clock. You got to check your calendar. And this is where, exactly here, this is where the taxis and the SUVs line up, all along here. Okay, it's regulated by the police. They give the taxi drivers the front spots. The people come down here and you pick them up. You tell them that you pick them up by the fountain. They come out here. It's best to park your car, walk down, and stand right over here and do a meet and greet. Counts big time in your favor. This is Highland Avenue. If you cruise down Highland Avenue, you drop down into Hollywood. You hit Hollywood Boulevard. I talked about that area. The Chinese Theater and the Walk of Stars and that huge area. But this right here is guaranteed surge, guaranteed traffic. A lot of your trips will be taking you. You drop them off. Sometimes my clients will have me wait there. They'll pay a premium so that they can get out. If you head back out this way on the opposite side, you go back up to the 101 highway, and then you can drop south into the City 101, north towards Santa Barbara. So usually how I come in is off the 101, drop out at Hollywood Boulevard, go down Highland, swing around here, drop the people off here, and then I position myself here in the evening along that strip there, and pick them up, okay? So if you were to carry on down this road, and there will be people all over, and they're gonna, you have to communicate with them. They're gonna be all along here, and they'll pretty much tell you where they are. You just have to communicate back and forth on the phone. A lot of people walk down a little bit so that they get out of the crazy mess down to this traffic light here on Odin. You can pick them up there. We can even go further down. A lot of pickups down here, a lot of SUV again, XL, and you drop all the way down. There's another intersection where people like to get picked up. And you just keep on going down Highland and you drop into Hollywood. Hot spot, the Hollywood Bowl. The 90210 code, that's Beverly Hills. Very good for SUV and luxury. A lot of good hotels there. The Montage, the Wilshire, the Peninsula. That's where you could park with your Lux or your SUV. In and around Beverly Hills, always busy, all categories, Lyft and Uber. So we're right on the intersection here of Cannon and Santa Monica, Little Santa Monica Boulevard. I can drop down Cannon, tons of great shopping areas. You'll be dropping people off here and picking them up, usually with a lot of bags, etc. And you can come down Cannon and go towards, towards Wilshire, down at the bottom. Here, right here, the Montage Hotel. As you can see there, right there are two SUVs lined up. So this is definitely more the wealthy crowd. Right across the road, you have some amazing, amazing restaurants, okay? Just down the road here. 2 or 3 very, very good restaurants. And you can sit anywhere on these blocks. Even if you drop in over here to Wilshire, let me just show you here. There we go. Now we're on great view of Cannon and Wilshire. If you head up Wilshire, you'd be going towards Santa Monica. You got the Wilshire Hotel on your left-hand side here. But anywhere around here during the day, mid-afternoon, lunch break, there's a lot of guys doing meetings going in and out of here. At nighttime, hotels, restaurants. So all categories. Beverly Hills, a lot of money, a lot of trips, but it's a little bit too saturated. If you look on your rider or passenger app and you just see too many cars in an area, move a little bit, 1 or 2 streets down to the side, move down to Rodeo, move down to Cannon. You can get very creative in Beverly Hills. Okay, as you can see, a lot of business areas here. So hot spot, Beverly Hills, on to the next hot spot. So I threw you right into Ventura Boulevard. This is actually the Cadillac dealership where a lot of people buy their Escalades and black and select cars. Here we have Ventura Boulevard. Anyway, up and down Ventura Boulevard, there's restaurant and nightlife venue after the other, all the way from Sherman Oaks all the way down to Studio City. Usually when you pick up people up in the mountains, Hollywood Hills and that, or anywhere in these restaurants, it can pretty much take you anywhere. But let's take a little trip up Ventura Boulevard. Great Uber X area, great XL area, not too hot on SUV and luxury, unfortunately. Very good on black as well, excuse me. And here I'm right on the corner of Van Nuys and Ventura Boulevard. In fact, around the corner here, a lot of my clients ask for a quick stop at In-N-Out, okay? So that seems to be very, very popular. I'm going to take you right to the intersection of Van Nuys. There you can see it, and Ventura. Up there, that's the Crave Cafe, good place to stop, have a meal, healthy Mediterranean spot, that blue spot right there. And then up there it gets very cool. You go all the way up Beverly Glen, up to Mulholland. If you're up on the top of Mulholland, again, you're in SUV and luxury area and black area. You can sit there by the Ballet Market. It's a perfect spot to hang out. But this down here is X and XL country. And just down the road here, as you're heading towards the 101, we fly down Van Nuys. Let's take a little drive there together. On your next intersection here on the right-hand side, a popular stop, In-N-Out. In fact, if you're in Hollywood, in and around Sunset, people often request a stop at the In-N-Out. It's right over here, you can see it. Let's go there. Let me go over there. And then right up in front, we'll have the highway, which is just a little down. As you can see, you have In-N-Out here on the side. And back there where that bridge is at the back, it takes you off to the 101 South down to town. And then the other direction north to Santa Barbara. So yeah, this is XL country. In the opposite direction up into those hills there on Mulholland, that's more the SUV Lux area. Now we move on to the next hot spot. So I took you right into downtown LA, the financial district. This is pretty much the intersection of Flower and 5th Street here, and all of these buildings are high rises around you. I get dizzy by spinning it around. Tons of businesses, great area to be in, sort of from 10 o'clock in the morning right through to the afternoon. A lot of people going from business meeting to business meeting, and at the end of the day, a lot of the trips take you back out. That's when the people have finished work. These guys work late, so anywhere from 5 till 9 o'clock at night, there's all these lights in the buildings on. People are getting into Ubers, X, XL. You know what, not so much XL, I take that back. Uber X, Select, SUV and luxury do very, very well here for business meetings, etc. But anywhere down here in the financial district of LA, super, super, super busy. Let me just see down here. Where are we going? Okay, we're going down Flower Street here. So Grand, Flower, Figueroa, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, all of those areas, financial area, you'll be busy day or night. A lot of loft buildings. As I said, every Uber category, every Lyft category. More XL on weekends because guys go to shows, Walt Disney, concert hall, etc. So a lot of XLs pulling into this area on weekends. Now we'll move on to the next hotspot.